What's up, Want a Coffee fam? We're back with your favorite hosts, Christian and Tabby. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hao.
Gosh, hola, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola.
Come through. Damn it, you got 3 languages in there. Salve.
Number.
Oh, damn it. Hello, Tabby. How are you doing?
Oh, my dear Christian, I am doing so much better now that I get to chat to you. How are you doing?
Oh my gosh, so good. Can I just say, wait, let me just go right into this ish. Last time we, had some assignments that, Homo did not do. And so, I mean, we came through whatever, we showed up and we were down to take a beating. But now I went through and I looked through my cupboards. Oh, as a refresher, hi team. Last week's assignment was to go through our pantry, not buy anything and make something. I went through my pantry and I found a box of Mochi Cake mix. Have you ever heard of that?
I've never heard of mochi or mochi cake.
Okay, Trader Joe, thank you so much. I appreciate you in so many ways. Literally, I love my men, be it Ralph, Joe, and Costco, because Trader Joe, he likes to, do a whole bunch and try a whole bunch. He had this cake mix that's like mochi, like those things that you put on top of ice cream at Yogurtland. Do you guys have Yogurtland?
Oh, we have something similar. We have a similar thing. I can't remember what it's called because I don't eat it, but it's like got the little bubbles on top.
Yes, but like it's not powdered sugar, but there's like some type of flour on top of them.
Oh.
It's like a sweet, but not sweet. It's like a, oh, who am I? But who are you type of sweet. You know what I mean? Like this isn't just sugar.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's also chewy and it's not jelly. It's not like, animal based. It's not like hooves or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I looked at it and I was like, okay, I know that any cake mix is going to need any type of egg or any type of milk or any type of, creme. So I was like, unfortunately, I'm not vegan. I just don't like having eggs in my fridge because they'll spoil. I don't drink milk. I'm lactose tolerant, so I can't have that. So I looked at that and of course needed eggs and cream. And I was like, you know what? I had a coconut cream can. I had some egg fake where you had to make it, add some water into it, let it sit for a minute, and then add it in. And can I just say, like, I made a vegan mochi cake.
Girl.
Okay, and you know what I did? I made it just the way that they said. So I made it in a cake pan. What I did, I was like, you know what? It's mochi, girl. I cut it into little squares. And it had little mochi cake bites.
Oh my gosh.
It was so good. Tabby, it was so good. Okay.
So it's like a sweet, like what kind of flavor is
It's more okay, the flavor is like basic sweet. Think like very like, oh, I'm eating something sweet when you're craving sugar and you get just a bit of it, you're like, do I want more? Like this is filling that sweet craving. This isn't a chocolate chip cookie. This isn't a motherfucking, truffle. This is just a little bit, but you're like, oh, am I being healthy? I'm not gonna have like 16, whatever. So they're like a little bit of sweets, but it's more the texture. It's that chewiness that like, hey, when you put it on top of ice cream and when it's white, you're kind of like, okay, it makes sense. But when it literally looks like cake, like angel food cake, but it again has that similar spongy texture consistency. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Literally, it was like 100 or I don't know, 200 cut little squares, and I was just popping them in my mouth, and I finished them in an hour. So good.
Not a bad thing to do.
Yeah, like now what I learned is like we should not do this assignment on a week where I am alone in the kitchen because I literally would eat it. I ate it all. I ate a whole cake, a box of cake.
You know what? I'm really proud of you. I think that's the best thing you could possibly do for yourself when you live alone or you're alone for the week.
Thank you. I did that and literally I felt bad. I was like, should I give my cats more treats? Am I getting more treats? Are we being equal? I didn't say anything. They didn't say anything either. Don't tell them. I hope they don't listen. I hope they're not subscribers, but we'll see when they tell me.
Whenever I feel like I'm overeating, I'm always like, especially on a Sunday, I'm like, today is the Lord's day. This is the Lord's carbs.
Oh, oh, I love that. Oh, sign me up to carb loaded Sundays now. Shit. She's gonna get a lot of my carbs.
Well, speaking of carbs, for my little, I don't know, experiment / trial, I ended up going through my pantry and I found a pizza base that we had that was like made, it's so interesting. It was made out of aquafaba and flour. So it's like a high protein, low carb. I don't know how that works with the flour, but it works apparently.
It works.
And so it's like high protein, low carb. And then I ended up like getting a little bit of olive oil and then seasoning the oil with like basil and oh wait, what do you guys say? Basil.
No, I love basil. Oh my God. I have a tenant named Basil. I don't cook with him. I cook with basil.
Yes, basil. And so I made like a little garlic. Oh, and then I put garlic in there in case I didn't say that. And then I like brushed it with a little pastry brush. And then I turned it into garlic pizza bread, which was so good. It was very delicious. And then we had some veggies left. Oh, yeah, some veggies and salad mix still in the fridge that, I was thinking I might just go and buy a burrito. And then I looked in the fridge and was like, I should probably make a salad instead. So I made a salad, which actually ended up being really good. I was really impressed.
I believe that. I totally believe that. But for our listeners out there, sometimes when you're craving a burrito, it's okay to have that burrito.
You go get that burrito. Yeah. Don't listen to the trials. Let your teammate down.
Exactly. The fact if you open your fridge and you think that a salad is going to be healthier than a burrito, you are like good in life. And I am jealous because I don't have those thoughts. Nope. There's a Danny's Tacos that is literally parked outside in my parking lot, and she opens at 10 p.m. and she closes at 2 a.m. And that's what I do when my fridge looks like that.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Oh my God. I can't wait for you to come down to DTLA to visit. And I also cannot wait to try this garlic pizza bread.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my gosh, I love
traders, are you listening? Ralph, do you hear?
Maybe they need to like hire me to like collab and make a recipe one day. That would be cool.
Yes. Because honestly, like what's so cool about Trader Joe's is they'll have their Trader or fail, I can't think of it, but they'll have like Trader Jose, or they'll change the name based off of where they're getting this recipe inspiration from. So I can't wait to see what they would change their name to, them from being from Canada. Jamay.
That's so cute.
I know. Isn't it there? Let's see.
Private school girls.
Oh my goodness. Don't get me started.
So, this might be a bit toxic to bring up. Forgive me, for I have sinned, but we need to talk about Britney.
Oh my God. Godney, yes.
Godney.
She is literally, I've been a subscriber and faithful attendant of that church since I was, very young, 1999.
Oh, can I sidebar?
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh, I had a dream last night that I joined Scientology.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. What happened?
Okay, so like I got to this building and this person waved at me. And so I went in and I was like, yo, very politely. And then all of a sudden, like they were taking me down all these like alleyway, pathway type things of their big building structure complexes that they have. And then I sat down and I started talking to this like priest, or I don't really know Scientology at all. It was just a weird dream that I had. And I'll wrap this up. But it was just a very interesting experience. And like as I was sitting down to hear about it, my alarm was like, wake up, Tabby. And then I didn't get to experience the religion of Scientology.
Wow. Even in our dreams, Scientology is secretive. Notice that. Come on, naughty.
I walked down the Hollywood Walk of Fame once, and there's like a little Scientology place in there. And then there's this cute little guy in a little suit, and he was like waving at me, and I was like, he's waving at me. That's so cool.
They're always the cute guys that wave at me too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no, I
Anyway.
wish. Oh my God, please wave at me, all cute guys, all the time, please. I'm here. You wave that.
Sorry, forgive me, Brittany, for I've sidebarred, but now I'm finished. So
No, oh my gosh. I mean, one, appreciate that. Please know also my sidebar with Scientology. They were one of my highest paying gigs when I first moved out to LA. They had me, yeah, we did a photo shoot where I was a person of color. So they had me and the black kid smoke green tea cigarettes, which were supposed to mimic weed. And because, I mean, thankfully, yeah, college graduate, I was taking a photo shoot or I was being a model of a stoner, but I was playing someone who was 17 and he actually was 17 and I was like 24. And so his mom was on set and she was pissed off that we were smoking something, even though it was just green tea. And I was like, oh my gosh, girl, like, please, first of all, me and your son are going to go smoke after and like, the fuck. And second of all, get over it. But they paid me the most. Like I've never been paid that much for a photo shoot. I literally felt like a model.
am I allowed to
So,
ask how much it was?
oh,
That's
it was
probably a
like
bit.
480 or
What?
400, like close to $500 for as a newcomer.
That's
You know?
amazing. That's
Yeah,
really good.
yeah. Like
That's
when
really
this
good.
is
That's
like
like a week's
12.
worth of rent.
Thank you. This is 12 years ago. It was my fucking rent. Okay. I don't even think I did not pay rent. I was like, here you go, Henny, and I'm buying drinks tonight. So, yeah, no, it
Yeah.
was a very good month. It was a very good month. And that was just 4 hours.
Happy days.
Yeah,
Happy day.
500. No, wait, honestly, like we're so happy for Britney Spears. We are always so there for it. I was there at the the like the court when she was essentially when it was announced that her conservatorship was ended. I was there. It was really, really a cool, beautiful moment. I wish I had gone out that night. Of course, I worked the next day, so I couldn't really go out to party. But literally every gay club was, going crazy for Britney Spears. And now we are anxiously awaiting her book because her stupid sister is trying to make it all about herself. Yep, I said stupid sister. Oh my God, so sorry. I hate to wish unwell and nastiness on upon people, but I do on Jamie Lynn, not on her children and not on her husband, but low key
Just
on
on
her
Jimmy.
husband, just Jamie and Jamie Lynn.
Yeah. So what are you hoping that she's going to bring out in this book? Like,
I think Loki, what we don't understand about being celebrities is that the world puts this random pressure on you that you are going into this, not necessarily fighting, but you're going into this to define. And then you're kind of playing this game for so much or such an amount of time that as you realize the fight isn't worth it, you realize that the brand and the image is this fight against you being what society has defined you as. If you're a slut, no, I'm not a slut, but let me do something super slutty to show you that I am the best slut. Or, it's like, it's all these like push and pull about all of these things. I didn't jump. But that being said, I'm so excited to also see like the insider stuff because what we don't and we can't ever experience is people like Judy Garland when she was literally told and given speed pills to like work, Mickey Rooney, or like people like Marilyn Monroe, who definitely came into this business knowing, hey, I'm gonna be in on the joke. I'm gonna dye my hair blonde. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play dumb, but you're gonna laugh at me and I'm gonna get paid. So guess what, bitch? I'm the funny one. You are the dumb one. And so there's all these trials and tribulations that we actually didn't really get to experience that insider aspect. And I think Britney Spears, obviously, in my opinion, Godney will be that first insider knowledge that we get to kind of peer into because there's people like Brittany Murphy, there's people like Amy Winehouse, there's people like Kurt Cobain that unfortunately were taken away from us before we really got to see how society and how media impacted them. Britney Spears literally became a star when Instagram, Facebook, Twitter became the massive beast that they were. She is that true example for all of us of what it means to be an overexposed celebrity. And she's the only one that was able to survive past this, reclaiming year and this where women have rights again. And I only say again in that I'm sure there was this little upturn when the women's suffrage was going on, but I do believe, I do hope to believe that women are gaining so much more respect and so much more power in the workforce because it is so unfair that there are still celebrities, much like I feel horrible, and I'm you know what, I'm gonna Google her name, Niecy, the girl from Star Wars, who's currently on a what is it called, a conservatorship as well. She was one of Star Trek. Oh, I'm so bad with all that. I'm not a lesbian. Star Trek. Nichelle Nichols.
Oh.
She's a famous African American actress who was one of the first on Star Trek, and she actually is currently on a conservatorship when she need not be. I did actually meet her at a Comic-Con years ago.
Oh my gosh.
I will say, just being completely honest, I don't think that she was having the best of days because she was not in the best of moods. But I also remember a lot of people from her team being kind of on top of us. And we were like, she was one of the people to stand in line to get signatures. And then low-key, like, I'm not a big Star Trek fan. So to me, I was like, look, hey, I'm always down to meet a nerdy woman who has made waves in this industry. And so I was coming more out of a place of respect. And I think that because I wasn't a fangirl, security was a little more weird with me. And I got that impression. I want to say in my head, I took it as, damn, she's kind of nasty, but I can now appreciate, or I can now see maybe it was more of her team telling me, hey, you're not a fan. So I don't know why you're talking to us. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to ask you about it was just like I was trying to be an honest human being, human to human. And and her team wasn't about me having that type of interaction.
What a shame that her team wasn't willing to have a genuine,
or to let her have that. And if you go and watch videos of her on TikTok, you see how her team is. And I will agree and admit that yes, her team was equally as on top of me when I just went to go ask her a question. It's like, wow. Nobody else was in line, guys. I don't really watch Star Trek, but I definitely recognize her face. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I was
just wanted to say hi.
Yeah. Like, I don't know any of the other celebrities, but she's clearly the more. It was just like a weird moment.
Yeah. Wow. Weird.
And that's conservatorship. Team Britney, Team Godney, fuck Jamie Lynn.
Yeah. Amen. Here for that. All right. Well, it has been such a great treat once again to be able to chat with you and experience your wonder and your pizzazz. Just love that. So this morning, and well, it's not even this morning. Today we didn't do intros because we really are Real Housewives of Crenshaw.
Amen. Amen.
We thought we would spin some outros for you all that are completely off the top of our heads.
Exactly.
Christian, would you like to take it away?
Yes. All I'm going to say is you definitely thought you liked to leave the party, but essentially you love to watch me go.
I love that. That's so great.
I was watching Pose yesterday. Shout out to Pose. It is the best show in the world. I'd love to anyone and everyone that has been through any type of those types of, struggles. Yeah. Mad love and much appreciation. You guys paved the way for all of us LGBTQIA+ people.
Amazing. Well, I am struggling to come up with something, so I'm going to say peace out, Brussels sprouts, because I am so poetic.
Love it. Love it.
And we hope you go and you all be well. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another and slay the day.
Exactly. And honestly, don't forget to floss. Your dentist will thank us. Bye, guys.
Bye.
That's it for us, folks. If you like what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe at beartiger.productions or #WantACoffeePod. Oh my God, orange is not my new black.